Hello again. I just wanted to do a quick video on Pokemon Sword and Shield. So I've been playing it since it came out, and I actually like the game. I think it's a pretty good game. I know a lot of people didn't think so. I mean, it's not the best Pokemon game, but it's a Pokemon game on the Switch, and I know like it suffers graphically. It's not like up to par with like actual like what Switch hardware can do, but I think they did a really good job with it. And I just wanted to talk about the game real quick. So, I like um a lot of the features in this game. I do like the wild area, which is where I am now. So right now I'm currently post game, and as you can see, um, the customization wasn't like what I thought it was gonna be. Like I heard, oh, it's gonna be like you're gonna be able to really customize your characters, but it wasn't that great. It was about on par with what you get in X and Y, and that's what a lot of these. That's what a lot of this game is. It's a lot of X and Y stuff that's added in. So I think that's like one of the key things just to keep in mind. If you weren't a fan of X and Y, which I know a lot of people weren't, you're not going to be a fan of this game. But anyways, I just wanted to talk real quick about it because I did have like something really interesting happen, and I'm in post game now. But prior to me reaching the end and beating the game, I came across my first shiny in the wild, and it was a Vanilla Lux, I believe it is called. I'll show you guys. I'll bring it up right now. So I have it right here in my party. So you can see it's a shiny, and a cool thing about this one too is it's not just a shiny. It's actually what they call an ultra shiny, which is supposed to be even more rare than the regular shinies. And I'll show you guys the animation in a second. I was pretty shocked because it was the first Vanilla Lux I had encountered in the wild. You can see it's level 47. I think I caught it at level 47. I was on one of the lakes, and it was just floating above the lake, and I ran into it, and it was a shiny. And it was an ultra shiny, I should say. It's actually pretty cool because it's the first time since I think Pokemon um since the Let's Go series, I think was the first time I ever caught a shiny Pokemon in the wild without having to breed or trade for it. I'm not really into shiny hunting too much, but it was Sun and Moon that actually got me really into shiny hunting, breeding wise, using the Masuda method. So I just want you guys to know too that this was before I beat the game. I ran into that Vanilla Lux, and it was I didn't have the shiny charm for one, and it was just like a random encounter. And I believe it was the first time I encountered a Pokemon, and it was that ultra shiny Vanilla Lux. Let's double check just to make sure. So we'll go to the Pokedex, Pokemon, and right here, Vanilla Lux. There you can see number of times battled or number battled, 2. Yeah, so this was the first one I ever ran into, and then I ran into another one after that. But yeah, I wasn't really hunting for a shiny, and I found a shiny Pokemon, which is a trip. That was pretty amazing. So yeah, that was the first time I ever got a shiny one. So you can see this is a regular form. This is the shiny form. It's like a darker blue. But yeah, I mean, I was pretty stoked. Just like shocked. I found a shiny Pokemon in the wild. Um, the only other shiny Pokemon I found in the wild was on Let's Go Pikachu. I think I was just cruising around, trying to level up, and I saw a shiny Sparrow, so I or Spearow, whatever it's called. Yeah, and like the cool thing about like the Let's Go series is the shiny Pokemon will appear shiny on the map, and you just run into them and catch them, which I think is pretty cool. And yeah, and that was like the first time I ever caught a shiny in the wild. This is the first time I ever ran into a Pokemon for the first time, and it ended up being a shiny. And on top of that, it ended up being an ultra shiny, which is even better. If you guys aren't too sure what an ultra shiny is, the animation is a little different when it comes out of its ball. Let's see if I could find something to fight real quick. I'll fight the Zigzagoon right here. So watch the animation. So you see it has like those diamonds that come out and that little bit of like lens flare that comes off the Pokemon. So that's the difference between a regular shiny. A regular shiny is I think it's just like the initial like stars that come out. That's all it is. But yeah, so yeah, I'm pretty stoked about that. So this was the first shiny I caught, and I actually got a second shiny. Let me catch this Zigzagoon real quick so I don't have to fight it. I know my Vanilla Lux would probably get its ass kicked by this thing right now. Okay. So the only charm that I do have right now, I believe, is the catch charm. I don't even think I have the oval charm. But yeah, I think I have the catch charm. It's the only one I have. So you get a greater chance of critical captures. Um, but yeah, so that is the Vanilla Lux Ultra Shiny. Oh, there's an item here. All right. So let's go to. Oh, no, wrong one. So I actually came across two shiny Pokemon so far. And this next one, I actually hatched it, which is even more surprising because I never hatched a shiny Pokemon before. And I was breeding a lot of them just to trade off so I can fill my Pokedex. The only way to do that is to do like the what do you call the surprise trade, because like if like the way the regular trade is, I don't know, like I haven't really played around with it too much, but from when I tried, like you can't really tell them what Pokemon you're looking for. You can only show them like what Pokemon you're willing to trade, which I don't really like. I like the old style in Sun and Moon where you could actually, hunt a specific Pokemon, say, "Hey, I'll trade you this for that." That to me seems like it was a lot better, but I know they're still working on the online for this. Hopefully they fix it. But yeah, this is the second Pokemon that I found. And mind you, I'm not using the Masuda method. I just have a regular Ditto in my nursery. And I was just like breeding eggs just to trade off these Lavatars to other people. I wasn't trying to um, actually breed a shiny Pokemon, but I ended up getting this guy like randomly just popped up. Like there, you can see right there. It was hatched in an egg on 12/10. So, yeah, pretty amazing. Yeah, and it was just like an egg that was actually in my inventory because like what I do is like I'll just like collect eggs and fill the box, and once the box is filled, then I'll like throw the box or throw the eggs onto my guy and then just ride around until they hatch. Um, and I was just getting it to do surprise trade. I wasn't planning on breeding a shiny, but I got a shiny. So yeah, pretty stoked about that. That's the first time I ever hatched a shiny, and like this is just a regular shiny. Maybe we can check out the animation for this one. Let's put him in the party. Watch this one. Like I haven't checked the animation on this one, so like I would be shocked if this was was actually an ultra shiny as well. No, just a regular shiny. So you see the stars just come off of it. That's the only thing that's different. But yeah. So I'm pretty excited that I got these Pokemon. I do use Tyranitar a lot. He's one of my favorite Pokemon. Vanilluxe, I'm excited that I got it because it's one of those rare Ultra Shinies, but it's like the difference is like I don't ever use that Pokemon ever. If anybody wants to trade, just message me and I'll gladly trade it for another shiny or any Pokemon with like Poke Rust on it. If you guys have one, I still haven't found Poke Rust in this game, but I always like I try to catch every single Pokemon I come across, just so I can get the Poke Rust and try to pass it on to my other Pokemon and stuff, but I haven't seen one yet in this game. So, and like it took me I don't know how long to get it in Sun and Moon. I think I didn't get Pokerus on a Pokemon until I got Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I think that's the first time that I got a Pokerus Pokemon. But anyways, other than that, yeah, I just wanted to show that off. Now I wasn't using the Masuda method. My Ditto is just a regular Ditto. Um, and I was don't have the shiny charm, and I already got two shinies in this game. So that just goes to show you that if you just like cruise around, you're more likely to find a shiny instead of just like, I mean, if you don't care like what the shiny is, just cruise around and catch all the Pokemon that you can. I mean, you don't have to keep them. You can send them in surprise trade. Just don't send like stupid Pokemon in surprise trade. I hate that. Like I'll like send out like one of my Larvatars, and I'll get back like an oddish, and I'm all like, what the hell? Put something good in your surprise trade, something that other people would want, like the shield, like the sword people will want, because I have Pokemon Shield. But yeah, someone like Larvitar that if you didn't get the double pack, you're not gonna have one. So, but anyways, yeah. So as for that, yeah, that's pretty much it. And I hope you guys liked the video. I know it was like kind of just like a boring like Pokemon video, but yeah, I was pretty stoked that I got these two shinies in this game. So I hope you guys like it. Anyways, you guys have a good night.